So we're down here at Bobbin Head this morning. We're just going to do some electronic testing on this wonderful 68 Riv. We just unload and we just take what we need to the boat and nothing else. And we've always got our deck protection with us, all the gear we need, and we'll get on board and we'll have a look. We're just going to make sure the boat's all 100% reliable before he starts going away. At Onboard Engineering, we pride ourselves being the one-stop shop, the people that can really help the customers through all the equipment. We cater for the Riviera family really well. We're authorised agents for MAN, twin disc control systems, Seakeeper gyros, and the Optimus steering system. So that means the owners or the caretakers of the boat only need to call one person to sort all these things out. When we arrive at the boat, all we literally need to do is open the doors. We go to our C-Zone control screen. We simply go from dock unattended to our cruising mode. And what that does, that gives power to all the batteries for the engines, the generators. It powers up all the electronics to navigate the boat. It turns all the necessary lights on that we'll need to go cruising. So the next step is, after we're in cruising mode, we just go down in the engine room and we just do all our pre-start checks and make sure we're ready to run. Engine room access is always a pain of our existence. It can sometimes be extremely tight, difficult to do simple maintenance and simple servicing. The serviceability is less and it can be very expensive due to the man hours that's needed. But on this Riviera, we have the port side where you can just walk down through the crew quarters, and on the back here we have the transom door where we can go straight in the engine room. Lots and lots of space through here. So as you can see, the access is really easy. When the access is like this, filters are easily accessible and it's done much more efficiently. These are the V12 MANs, they're 1550 horsepower a side. They're really well built. They've got a single exhaust, which makes everything all compact and you don't have stuff hanging off the engine that's unnecessary. Plenty of room, plenty of access to all the filters and anything else that we need to do from a serviceability and engineering point of view. These are the MAN black boxes. They control and record everything that happens with the engines. We'll plug into this today and we can just see the history of the boat. This boat's equipped with 2 generators. It's got pretty much a day and a night one. This is the bigger one of the 2. It's tucked away at the back here, but still very easy to access and service. And this is our other generator. This is probably the night generator. It's tucked away at the front here. It's fully enclosed in its own sound shield, and also the engine room has its sound shield. You barely hear this generator start. You barely hear it run, but it's so quiet, it doesn't disturb you when you're out on the water at all. To the front of the engine room, we have the twin disc MGX gearboxes. That gearbox pushes the boat backwards and forwards. And obviously 2 gearboxes, one on each side of the engine room. And it also has a power takeoff unit, which is a hydraulic pump, and that controls all our thrusters. So this boat is able to maneuver really well and really delicately and precisely. On the 68 Riv, they've fitted it out with all the Dometic refrigeration and air cons, all kept tidy in this corner of the engine room. It's easy accessible for maintenance and repairs, and it just sits there really well and neat. Down the back of the boat is where they've stored the batteries, very accessible for maintenance and repairs and replacing. Simple circuit breakers, simply labelled, simply accessible. What a great product from Australia. Yeah, having C-Zone control these battery switches, it's a wonderful feature. It makes turning on the boat really easy. It makes turning off the boat really easy. Now that we've done our pre-start engine checks, we'll go up to the wheelhouse and we'll start the engines and get the boat ready to run. So up here in the wheelhouse of the 68 Riviera, we have our C-Zone control panel. It is a wonderful system where we can access it at a few points through the boat. At the glass cockpit, the Garmin screens, everything is accessible by the skipper at this point. We simply have the MAN ignition keys where we just pop them in. We turn our ignitions on, twin disc control. We select the station we're at. Another feature of the MAN engines are these data screens. They're quite intuitive. We've got these wonderful service pages that we can get into for doing sea trials, and it's very descriptive of what's going on in the engine room. It's a great feature where we don't have to be up and down in the engine room and we can see all the data and everything we need. Up here in the bridge, we've got another control panel for the C-Zone, and we can operate many functions around the boat. If we'd like to start the generator, it's just a matter of pressing the start button and we can start the generator. Stereo and all that runs all off this system as well. We can simply go into our entertaining mode, and now we're not cruising, we're just entertaining on the boat. So that means we can run all our air cons, all our lights, and all that sort of gear. So the 68's fitted out with this express joystick system, commonly known as the EJS system. It's comprised of several marine propulsion products designed and manufactured by Twin Disc. At the heart of the system is the transmissions, and that's a quick shift soft transmission that lets us come in and out of gear nice and softly, and it doesn't jerk the boat around. It's incorporated with a bow and stern thruster. Now they're proportional controlled thrusters, so they come in neatly and controlled. It makes docking really easy, and anyone can do it. Very delicate movements is all it's needed to operate. It can go sideways, you can twist it and simply move it backwards and forwards. Another really nice feature of the twin disc system is the hold button. We simply just need to press our hold button here and activate it, and it will literally hold the boat exactly where we need it. And no matter if you're fishing and you want to sit over a reef or over a structure, it will simply hold. So when the vessel's on hold, we can simply just nudge the joystick and that takes us out of the hold position and we've got control of the boat simply again. Another feature is the Optimus steering. Super impressive, super responsive, and it's just been a game changer with steering. It has individual rams for each rudder, and that lets it operate really quickly and really responsively as the owner needs it to. At the moment, at low speeds, we can go lock to lock in 3 turns, and at high speeds, it moves out to like 7 turns lock to lock. Very nice to drive. Another feature of the Optimus steering is you can customize it. Some customers want it to turn fast, some customers would prefer it to turn slow. They'd like to have a feel of the steering wheel, so we can add a brake into the steering wheel, and it gives them feeling through the wheel. The 68 Riviera is fitted with a Seakeeper 16. It's a wonderful gyro. It operates really well and it keeps the boat really stable. It makes the boat very pleasurable to be in. It fits wonderful in this space in the lazarette. It's easily accessible. It's in the right position to perform to its best. So here we have the Seakeeper gyro system. It's as easy as just turning it on and letting it spool up. It takes about 20 minutes. Once the Seakeeper's spooled up, it's as simple as just turning it on. It now starts reacting to the way the boat rocks and starts correcting it. By the time we get our covers off, drop our ropes, it's ready to go. Onboard Engineering are a Seakeeper agent. We are authorised to maintain them, service them and install them. It's a wonderful privilege to be in partnership with this business.